7 weird traits which make men super attractive to women. Like, these are very weird traits that you yourself as a guy, you don't even know that these things makes you attractive to women. So what are these 7 weird traits? That is what this video is all about. So these traits are actually scientifically proven. It's not as if I came here to make up some things. No. I even left a link to the website in the description, so you can check it out and confirm by yourself. Now, according to science, there are 7 surprising traits that may increase your sex appeal to the right woman. If you're a guy and you are wondering, am I attractive? Keep reading. I'm reading from the website now. Most men lament that they just don't understand what women are looking for in a man. After all, many physically attractive women are seen dating some pretty weird-looking people these days. Before you sign up for a complete body makeover, did you know that it may only take a bet mark like Drew Brees, the handsome quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, a pair of great eyes, or a strong jawline to appeal to a woman? The science of attraction is hard to predict. Research shows this. Sex appeal is about good looks and emotional connection, but there is also a lot going on under the surface. There is both physiology and a psychology of attraction, explains Tina B. Tessina, who has a PhD in a psychotherapist and the author of the book titled The Unofficial Guide to Dating Again. According to numerous studies, the eyes have it. When compared with an attractive face, voice, or body odor, a large dilated pupil is associated with the most attractiveness in both sexes. That's because when people are aroused, that black circle in the middle of the eyes enlarges. Both men and women find this arousal sign attractive, even if it's only subconsciously. The white of the eyes is important in attracting the opposite sex. Research concludes that people with whiter sclerata are seen by others as happier, healthier, and more attractive. Just one more reason to get in bed early and avoid bloodshot eyes. So enough of the reading. Now, what are actually these weird traits which women find super attractive in men? Number 1 is women are attracted to a stony mug. Women are least attracted to images of happy men and most attracted to images of prideful men. This basically means that, as you all know, women like bad boys, or tend to like bad boys more than normal guys. So women like the image of stunning mug men than image of guys who are just happy. A woman will feel more attracted to a man she perceives as prideful, because psychologically, women see prideful men as men who have accomplished certain things in their life, which makes them high-value men. So once a girl sees a man who is very prideful, the first thing that comes to her mind is that this man must be either rich or famous or just something like that, because something has to be fueling that pride in him. This is one of the reasons why a lot of times women tend to be attracted to guys who are overconfident and very prideful, compared to the average Joe on the street who is basically humble. Now, women are least attracted to images of happy men and most attracted to images of prideful men, even though we may not think of pride as a desirable emotional trait. According to researchers from the University of British Columbia in Vancouver, they asked more than 1,000 adults to rate the sexual attractiveness of men in various photos. Bad boys usually have a type of charm and charisma, and they are used to using flattery to get what they want. Tessina explains. This is attractive to a certain kind of woman. Many women are drawn to power, like men are drawn to beauty. Now, the second thing which is weird, but yet women are super attracted to it, is a healthy immune system and a strong jawline. These two things have strong sexual appeal to women, especially a strong jawline. A strong immune system can possibly imbue you with sex appeal. A study published in the journal Nature Communications found that men with high levels of hormone testosterone and certain stress hormones also have stronger immune system and tend to have more masculine facial features, such as strong jawline, which is a sexy physical trait. The authors of this study suggest that this combination may be a way that hormones help attract women to men. So basically, having a strong jawline makes you look very masculine. And as you all know, most women are feminine. And the more feminine a woman is, the more she will gravitate towards being attracted to a very masculine man. And one of the easiest ways women judge the level of a man's masculinity is through his looks. So this is one of the reasons why you have to, prioritize your looks, look masculine, and basically groom yourself. Now, the third weird thing which women find super attractive, is not that weird, but it's still weird, is overall fitness. According to researchers, men with a strong chin and a strong brow are more attractive to women who are ovulating. This is basically weird, but it's facts. According to a study published in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior, based on interviews with 66 heterosexual couples, the authors of this study suggest that when women are looking for someone to mate with, there is an evolutionary attraction to strong facial features because they are linked to stronger genes. In addition to strong features, new research published in the journal Proceedings of the Royal Society found that weight may also be a factor in attraction. While the women in this study responded favorably to a strong jawline in men, they used thinness and fatness to cue them into a man's overall fitness level, more than any macho facial feature. And the fitter the men appeared, the more attractive they were, perhaps because of the same desire noted. Sorry, I'm speaking wrong English, noted in other studies for a man with a strong immune system. So what these people are basically saying here is that the more fit you are, the more attractive women will find you, the more sexually appealing you will be to women. So this is one of the reasons why I keep encouraging you guys to work out. Make sure you're looking fit and healthy every time. Now, the next weird thing which women find super attractive in men is good character. As you all know, there's this saying that good boys or nice guys finish last. This is not always the case. According to studies, men described as generous won points with women who participated in a study published in the British Journal of Psychology. Women believed these men had great sex appeal for long-term relationships or simply a single date. Altruism got high marks as a good character trait. Women want a man who is honest and keeps his promises. Reliability, responsibility, and accountability will give a man the strength of character to keep his marriage vows and promises. Now, according to this study, I'm very sure that the women they used here are women who are basically looking for long-term goals in their relationships with men. Because, like it or not, the truth is, nice guys still finish last when they are dating or when they are involved with younger women who are basically looking for fun. But if is a woman who is looking for marriage, who is looking to settle down, she basically wants a man who is reliable, a man who is generous, a man who is kind, a man who is basically who has good character. Because these are the things which will help him sustain that marriage in the long term. So women always look out for these things. But when you are dealing with girls who are younger, who are basically in their early 20s, these girls don't care about these kind of things. All they are looking for is fun. All you're looking for is bad boys. All you're looking for is guys they will roll around in the town with, cruise around town with, and have some fun, and not looking at these things. So this set of girls are looking for bad boys, whereas this set of girls who are older are looking for stability. And this is when being a nice guy, being a generous guy, being reliable, and all those things come into place, not when you are dealing with younger women. The next thing which is weird, but women find super attractive, is a fascia scar. According to scientific studies, women find fascia scars intriguing and sexually appealing. Now, although the mark on the New Orleans Saints quarterback, Drew Brees, is actually a birthmark, it still may give him a leg up with the ladies. According to research published in the journal Personality and Individual Differences, in the study, researchers asked 147 women to rate men with slight facial scars and men without facial scars for sex appeal. Surprisingly, women thought the men with facial scars were sexier. Women who feel stiffed or bored can easily fall for bad boys. The movies and TV make the bad boy image very romantic and sexy, and the age of danger can be a thrill. But before you sign up for dueling lessons, know that the study also found that women only wanted these men for short-term flings. So what this is basically saying is that women see men who have facial scars as more attractive than men who don't have facial scars. And we, in the minds of women, they equate these facial scars to a man who has gone through life's struggles, to a man who has gone through the adventures of life. I know one of the things women look at for a man is a man who has been through it all, is a man who has faced hardship. Because for women, if a man has faced hardship, if a man has had those scars, it means they have been through it all. And a man who has been through it all will be more of a stronger partner, will be more of a protective partner, will be more of a partner who is going to give them that security which they want. The next weird thing which women find super attractive is a book smart man. We've always had this phrase that women don't like bookworms or nerds. But the truth is, when it comes to long-term purposes, women actually find book smart men much more attractive than the bad boy who basically has no interest for books or for academics. Now, women prefer smarter and more creative men. Researchers at the University of California in Davis reported. This trend started when men like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates became rich and famous. Tesna says, less attractive people are often successful at building long-term relationships than attractive people. So the lesser attractive a man is, the more women will think of him as someone who could build a much more lasting relationship than men who are basically super attractive. That is why, in most cases, when women are looking for long-term partnership or marriage, they always leave the bad boys, they always leave the hunks, they always leave the guys who are super attractive and marry one weird guy like that, because they know that this kind of men, the lesser attractive men, will be able to build a much more lasting relationship and marriage than the guys who are basically too handsome. Being a nerd may impact sex appeal if women perceive you as responsible, intelligent, and a good financial provider. This is incredibly important because financial irresponsibility will create lifelong stress and deprivation. Tessina adds. So basically, you have to be a guy who is on your grind. As a less attractive guy, you have to compensate for your less attractiveness with, being a guy who is financially responsible, being a guy who is always on your hustle, making money, Because if you lack in the physical department, try your best to make up for it in the financial department. That's basically it, guys. Now, the next weird thing which women find super attractive is a great personality. Now, we all know that there are some women who basically love dating bad boys who treat them as if they are nothing, as if they are a bag of garbage. But there are women, in fact, most women actually prefer guys who have great personalities. According to a study published in the journal Personal Relationships, the study asked people to rate photos of the opposite sex for attractiveness before and after getting more information about their personalities. Photos attached to traits like being honest and helpful looked more attractive the second time around, and negative traits like lessened the impact of a good look. So what he's basically saying is that women will always like men who have great personalities. So as much as you guys are working hard to, make your money, get in good physical shape, also work on your personality. Because having a nice personality, being a gentleman, basically makes you more attractive to women. And you don't always have to be a guy who treats women like as if they are nothing. You have to treat women like a gentleman. And if you treat women like this, most women will like you. Most women will find you super, super attractive. So that's basically it on this video. See you guys in the next.